Hey everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. Just thought I'd come in today with a little celebrity tea, and the first one up is Chaka Khan. I was online today and I was reading a story that said that Chaka Khan had checked into a rehab for prescription drug use. Now, the story read that Chaka Khan was basically using the same drug that Prince died from. And she said that she had pretty much paid attention when the Prince died and that she wanted to get healthy. So she decided to check in to a rehab. Now, because of that, she's canceled some shows that she had scheduled here in July, and her doctors are telling her not to resume her concert schedule until the latter part of July or early August. Um, Now, along with Chaka Khan was her sister, and she said that they had agreed to, take this journey together. I just thought that, that part of her life was over. I didn't have any idea that Chaka Khan was still addicted to anything. So I just wish her all the luck. There were a couple little stories that said this was not true, but what I did is I went to her fan website, and there is a little blurb about her checking into rehab. So I just wish her and her sister the best of luck. I really don't want to lose another celebrity to drug abuse. And also, I would love to see a Chaka Khan movie. I think TV1 did a good job with the Mickey Howard story, and it would be nice to see them do a story on Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan was friends with quite a few of the black, celebrities, the black singers, and I think it would be really nice to see a story about her because she really had a long career, and it would be nice to see something coming out for Chaka. So Chaka, if this story is true, I wish you all the success in your rehab because, again, we don't want to lose another one. Okay, the next one up is Miss Serena Williams. And I don't know if you heard, but Serena has won her 22nd Grand Slam at Wimbledon. Now, this ties her with Steffi Graf. Serena had a point to prove. Last year they were saying that she wasn't playing up to her game, and this year she was matched again with Angelique Kerber. Now, Angelique beat Serena at the Australian Open, so Serena came in with a point to prove. She had been denied this 22nd Grand Slam before, and Serena was determined that she was going to get it this time. So she came in to play, and play she did. Serena's serve, is powerful, and Serena was not taking any prisoners this time. In the beginning it was, a little back and forth, but it's like a light switched on, and Serena was on fire. She was playing at her best, and she took it, y'all. Now, there's been a lot of talk about Serena's looks, and, they were saying that she was built like a man, and that basically she was a man. This girl's a beautiful girl, and she is one of the best tennis players, if not the best out there. So I congratulate Serena on this win. She fought hard to get it, and y'all, she did it. And what Serena now needs to do, since she's tied this Steffi Graf, is she needs to go back, get her some rest, just rest up, take some time out, and just come back and then take that 23rd Grand Slam. I know that Serena can do this because, like I said, Serena is at the top of the game, and She is proving that she is, again, one of the best, if not the best, tennis player out there. So I say to our girl Serena, congratulations. Get your work done. Get back in there and take that 23rd one so you could be undeniably the best tennis player. Okay, the last one on the list is Wendy Williams. And I know by now you've all heard that Wendy Williams made some very controversial and, in my opinion, some very stupid remarks concerning HBCUs and the NAACP. So what happened is during her segment that she did on Jesse Williams' speech at the BET Awards, Wendy basically said that, if she were a white person, she would be offended with institutions such as these two. And she went on to say that what if there was an organization called the National Organization for White People Only? Now, the reason why I believe these statements are just stupid is because Wendy knows better. She knows the reason why those institutions exist. And she also has family members, according to her, that have attended HBCUs. Now, Wendy received a swift backlash from this. And one of the things that have happened since that is that she's lost her sponsorship with Chevy. Now, Chevy CEO is a Howard University graduate. And I guess she also was offended by Wendy's remarks. Now, Wendy has been around for quite some time. She started off in radio as a shock jock, and she brought that format to television, and that's how the Wendy Williams show came about. Wendy has a history of these types of statements, and she gets away with it because, she is into that shock television sort of thing, the gossipy sort of thing. Roland Martin even did a segment on his show saying that maybe Wendy should read a book and keep her head out of some of those gossip magazines. Now, I'm just upset with Wendy, like I said, because she knows better, and also because her family members have benefited from those colleges. These colleges and the NAACP are here. They exist because of a need. You know what that need was? We were, shut out of universities, you know, several years ago. So they created these types of universities to allow blacks an opportunity to attend a college that truly accepted them. So I'm very disappointed in Wendy, and I really don't watch the Wendy show. I can't stomach her after a while. I know she's very popular, for her gossip segments, and I guess a lot of people get their gossip from her. But sometimes I believe when these people such as Wendy have these types of shows, I believe that they start to pander to their audience. And I believe in that segment, Wendy was pandering to the white people that were in her viewing audience. But, when you start to do that, you start to lose who you are as a black person. And Wendy has basically done that, for quite some time now. A lot of people, because of some of the statements that she has made and some of the things that she has done, they really don't like her. I know several years back, she had a segment on her radio show where Whitney Houston was on there, and she had made some very inflammatory statements about Whitney and Bobby, and Whitney did not appreciate it. So when Whitney was going to come on the show, I listened to that radio broadcast, and Wendy had told her control room to put their finger on the button to bleep out Whitney because she knew Whitney would be going off. And true to form, Whitney came on and Whitney cussed her every which way but left. And she even had an interview with the model Tyson, I believe his name is. And she kind of intimated that he was gay. And if you would have seen the expression on his face when she said that, and tried to get him to say that, he had some tendencies, he looked at her like she was a piece of trash. And I can't remember what he said to her, but Wendy could see that she had put her foot in her mouth and she kind of backtracked like she did with these statements that she made about the HBCUs and the NAACP. Basically, Wendy is saying that, what she said may have been misunderstood. And I say that to that, Wendy, you knew exactly what you said, just like we knew exactly what you said. We didn't misunderstand anything. Your audience and the people out there who came at you are very intelligent and they knew exactly what you said. You're only sorry because you put your foot in your mouth and now you're feeling the repercussions of it. Maybe she will learn to watch what she says, which I pretty much doubt it because this is Wendy's MO. What's going to happen is she's going to say or do something eventually that is going to get her show taken off the air. So she better watch her mouth. And with that, thank you for listening to my video, and you guys have a great day.